Hello, this is Mike Schmidt, and today I will be discussing technology in the ELA classroom. So first, when you think of English language arts, usually it includes reading, writing, speaking, and listening, all essential skills in ELA in schools today. So ELA in the past, usually you'd think about students using a chalkboard to write sentences, words, letters, students using books, class set of books for the students in the class. The teacher might have used an older version of a copy machine called a spirit duplicator, or also known as a ditto machine, or maybe even some film strips in the classroom. Now, I wasn't positive what a ditto machine was, so I did a little bit of research, and a ditto machine was a method of printing in the 50s and 60s, and usually it had two main components. There was the first layer that was written on, which used kind of an alcoholic solvent, and the second layer was made of wax. When you press those two layers together, it created the copy, and that solvent created the purple tint color to the page. However, this was an easier, more effective way of creating copies in the education setting. And how has technology progressed today? So in today's education setting, ELA, we see a lot of projectors, smart boards, ebooks, computers, and much more. The opportunities are really endless, and they all provide for collaboration, interaction, engagement in the classroom. So again, the opportunities are really endless. There's so many different apps and tools that teachers can use that all benefit the students in the classroom. From my experience, I am really familiar with Google Apps, including Google Docs and Slides. It really provides students in the ELA classroom a way to maybe write a paper or some sort of report, which they can then share with other students and make comments. Also, I've used Nearpod in the elementary setting, where I've created lessons for English and math and other subjects, science, where the students can kind of interact with Nearpod on an iPad in the class, and they can answer questions, they can draw on the different slides, they can create images, and then they can share back their Nearpod screen and results with the teacher, which the teacher then can review answers and share different responses from other students in the class. So again, an interactive, engaging tool that really benefits learning and provides quick assessment. Prezi and SlideShare, again, I've used Prezi in the past, and I've had students create Prezi for different like book reports or other assignments. And finally, my last point there is Kahoot. Kahoot is an awesome interactive game which really can cover any content anywhere from K all the way up to the high school level, where students just need a device, whether it's a computer, an iPad, but yeah, any device in the classroom where the students connect through a game pin, and the teacher then sets up a game with questions where the students have to answer multiple choice or true false questions, and based on the timeliness and if the student answers the question correctly, then they get a certain number of points. So again, it covers a lot of content and is an effective way for maybe reviewing for an upcoming test or assignment while the students are really engaged and are competing with other classmates. Going back to Google Docs, one of the biggest things that I've used in the middle level, including 8th grade, is I have had many students use Google Docs to type up a TDAQ essay on their Google account. So a benefit of Google Docs, as the students are typing their essay, they can actually share it with other students in the class or the teacher. So usually I pair the students up and they each will share it with one another in the class, and they can collaborate, kind of post questions or comments on the other student's essay. So it's an awesome way to quickly give feedback and review your essay while in and out of the classroom, while the teacher can also go through, mark up items, make comments, and have the student go back and kind of revise their essay through an online setting using a PC. So I've seen a lot of success using Google Docs for the collaboration aspect between peers in the classroom. And I just found a couple images to show how the top image kind of represents maybe students in a classroom, how they're all kind of connected to one Google document where they can all revise and edit a report and essay. And the bottom image just showing a class where the students are engaged. They all have like a PC or Mac. They're connected to that device and they are working interactively on their computer. And I have a brief video just kind of introducing Google Docs. Okay, so that video was just kind of a good summary of the different things that you can do with Google. In that video, students were collaborating, trying to solve a problem. So again, I think Google Apps and specifically Docs is really beneficial in student learning in the ELA classroom in today's education setting. And here are the resources. Thank you for listening. And I hope you enjoyed my presentation on ELA in the 21st century.